Shri Bhakti Sundar Jai Shri Chaitanya-charitamrta Jai Shri Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami Ki Jai, all the assembled devotees Ki Jai, all the world devotees Ki Jai, Shri Dinam Singh Ki Jai, Jai Lord Prima, Lord Rabishta Supudakam Guru Ganer Shisha Sambhushitam Jincha Chincha Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri-rupa Pantanugam Govindabhigamuchalam Varatanam Bhaktamitam Sundaram Vande Vishwaguruncha Divya Bhagavad Prayam Vijapradam Vanchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva Chapatitanam Bhavinebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaudati Namaha. Okay, we're going to continue with Sri Chaitanya-charitamrta. Antya-lila, chapter 9, the deliverance of Gopinath Pattanayaka. So,
which number of text is it?
Which verse number? We're starting on verse number 44. We finished on verse 44 yesterday. So, yesterday, this incident happened with Gopinath Pattanayaka. He's been condemned to death by the prince, the son of King Pratapradudra, and some of the devotees, they come and appeal to the Lord, please help him, please save him. And Mahaprabhu, he's unhappy to be involved in this matter. I'm a sannyasi, why are you involving me in these material affairs? And then further development happens that Vaninath Rai, who I believe is the brother of Gopinath Pattanayaka, he is also being condemned, maybe because of association. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it says. But, anyhow, so they again go to Mahaprabhu, and again he's saying, please don't involve me in this. So I'll start here in verse 43. Tate raksha kurite jari hoy sabar mane sabe meli jana ho jaganate charane. Therefore, if you want to save him, this is Mahaprabhu telling the devotees, if you want to save him, you should all pray together at the lotus feet of Jagannath. Ishra Jagannath jar hatte sarva arta kartama kartamanyata kodite samarta. Lord Jagannath is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He possesses all potencies. Therefore, he is able to act freely and can do and undo whatever he likes. Ihajari Mahaprabhu ete kohila, Hari Chandan Pachajai Rajare kohila. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied in this way, an officer named Hari Chandan Patra went to the king and spoke with him. Gopinath Pattanayaka sevak tomar, sevake prandanda nahe vyavahar. After all, he said, Gopinath Pattanayaka is your faithful servant. To condemn a servant to death is not good behavior. Visheshtahartai koribaki hoy, pranile kibala nijadan koi. His only fault is that he owes some money to the government. If he is killed, however, what profit will be there? The government will be the loser, for it will not get the money. Jatartamulye goda loho jeva baki hoy, krame krame dibe vyarta pranke neloy. It would be better to take the horses for a proper price and let him gradually repay the balance. Why are you killing him unnecessarily? Because, of course, this is what Gopinath Pattanayaka had offered. He didn't have the money. He'd spent the money on himself. He said, but I have these horses. I can give you these horses. They are equal to that amount. But the prince, some deviant nature or not a nice nature. He's not accepting the horses as being worth what they really are. So then that's why he condemned him to the Changa. So now this Hari Chandan, he's pointing this out to the king. Of course, the king, he doesn't know about this at all. Hajakohe batami nahi jani prankene loibota dravya chahiyami. The king answered in surprise, I did not know about all this. Why should his life be taken? I only want the money from him. Tumi jai korotaha sarva samadan, dravya jai che aise haro rahetar pran. Go there and adjust everything. I want only the payment, not his life. Tobe hari chandanasi janare kohilo, change hoite Gopinath shigra namailo. Hari Chandan then returned and informed the prince of the king's desire. And immediately Gopinath Pattanayaka was taken down from the Changa. Dravya deho rajamage upai pochilo, jatarta mulye gora loho tehuto kohilo. Then he was told that the king demanded the money due him and asked what means he would adopt to pay it. Kindly take my horses, he replied, for a proper price. Krame krame dimuar, jatta kichu pari, avichade prandoho ki bolite pari. I shall gradually pay the balance as I can. Without consideration, however, you are going to take my life. What can I say? Jatarta mulya kori tobe sab gora loilo, aro dravya mudati kori gore patailo. Then the government took all the horses for a proper price. A time was set for payment of the balance, and Gopinath Pattanayaka was released. Etta Prabhu se manushere prashna koilo, vaninath ki kore jabe bandiya anilo. Mahaprabhu inquired from the messenger, what was Vaninath doing when he was arrested and brought there? Se kohe Vaninath nirboy loy Krishna nam, Hare Krishna kohe avishram. The messenger replied, he was fearlessly, incessantly chanting the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when he was arrested, this was his response to engage in the chanting of the holy names. Sankhya lagi dui hatte angulite leka, sahasradi purna hoile ange katerika. He counted the chants on the fingers of both hands, and after he had finished chanting 1,000 times, he would make a mark on his body. Shuni Mahaprabhu hoila Paramananda, Kebo jite pade gore kripa chanda banda. Hearing this news, the Lord was very pleased. Who can understand the mercy of the Lord upon his devotee? Henokale kashi mishra aila Prabhu stane, Prabhu tare kohe kichu sodved vachane. At that time, Kashi Mishra came to the residence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the Lord talked with him with some agitation. Iha rohite nadi jamu alalanat, nana upadraviha napai soyat. I cannot stay here any longer, the Lord said. I shall go to a lalanat. There are too many disturbances here, and I cannot get any rest. Bhavanandaraye goshti kore raja vishoye, nana prakare kore tada raja dravya vyaya. All the family members of Bhavananda Rai are engaged in government service, but they spend the government's revenue in various ways. Raja ki dosh raja nija dravya chai, dite nare dravya danda amare janai. What is the fault on the part of the king? He wants the government's money. However, when they are punished for failing to pay the government its due, they come to me to release them. Raja Gopinath jadi change chadailo chadi bade loke asi more janailo. When the king put Gopinath Pattanayaka on the changa, messengers came 4 times to inform me about the incident. Bhikshuk sannyasi ami nirjana vasi, amai dugde anija dukko hiasi. As a beggar sannyasi, a mendicant, I wish to live alone in a solitary place, but these people come to tell me about their unhappiness and disturb me. Ajitare Jagannath Korila Rakan, Kali Kera Kibe Jadi Nadibe Rajadam. Jagannath has saved him once from death today, but if tomorrow he again does not pay what he owes the treasury, who will give him protection? Vishayir Varta Shuni, Kubda Hoiman, Tate Harahi Mor Nahi Prayajam. If I hear about the activities of materialistic persons, my mind becomes agitated. There is no need for me to stay here and be disturbed in that way. Kashi Mishra Kohe Prabhu Doriya Charane Tumi Kene Bate Kob Kodomane. Kashi Mishra caught hold of the Lord's lotus feet and said, "Why should you be agitated by these affairs?" Sannyasi Virakta Tomar Kasane Sambandha Vyavahar Lagi Toma Bhaje Se Jnananda. You are a renounced sannyasi. What connections do you have? One who worships you for some material purpose is blind to all knowledge. Tomar bhajan fole tomate premadan vishoy lagi tomai bhaje se mor kajam. Kashi Mishra continued, if one engages in devotional service for your satisfaction, this will result in his increasingly awakening his dormant love for you. But if one engages in your devotional service for material purposes, he should be considered a number 1 fool. So, of course, there's some instruction here for us, the readers of Chaitanya-charitamrta. This line that we are going in, this Gaudiya line, Mahaprabhu's line, especially going in the line of Srila Rupa Goswami, it is only concerned with pure devotion. So, although some may approach the Lord with some material desire, or you get in trouble and then you pray to God. And okay, that's okay. That's better than nothing, right? That's, something's better than nothing. You're making some approach in some way or another. But this line that we have somehow or other found ourselves remotely connected to, it is only concerned with pure devotion. And if we want to have a real connection with Mahaprabhu, if we want to have a real connection with that Vrindavan Krishna, Vrajendra Nandan Krishna, it is only possible if we can approach with this spirit of surrender, service, with only the aspiration of prema, of love, which really means greater service attitude. So as we're singing every morning, Tahara Partana Shune, what is it? Sharanga Sharanagati Hoibe Jahar, Tahara Partana Shune, Srinanda Kumar. Nanda Kumar means Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj. He only hears the prayers of a particular group of persons. So Krishna has many different expansions, right? That Swayam, Rup, Krishna, Vrindavan, that is his most original form, but he has innumerable expansions. So we understand, they deal with other types of prayers. all Krishna's expansions, they're dealing with the multitude of prayers that will come from persons of various aspirations in this world. But that Nanda Kumar, that Rajendra Nandan Krishna of Vrindavan, he only hears the prayers of the surrendered souls, Shadanga Sharana, who can follow these 6 limbs of surrender. He only hears their prayers. So there's like a filter system in place. So if we really have interest in connecting with that Krishna, with that, of inconceivable love, of inconceivable rasa, it is only possible in this line, in this channel, that of Sharanagati, under Guru Vaishnava. So here, when persons are, like if they came to Mahaprabhu and said, this person wants your mercy so that they can attain love for Krishna, or, in that category, service for Krishna, or love for Krishna, in that category, then immediately he's going to be there. No, he will go to great lengths just to bestow his mercy upon someone. There's many examples like that. When he passes through, I think it's when he's traveling in South India, he's passing through one town, and there's one Vaishnava. He's described as being so magnanimous that he has these like sores, and he has they're like infested with worms, and when the worms fall out of his body, he puts them back in because he's so merciful, even to these creatures which are disturbing him. He's such an exalted Vaishnava, and Mahaprabhu, he passes through that town without seeing that Vaishnava, and that Vaishnava hears, oh, Mahaprabhu came, but I didn't get to meet him, and he's feeling such painful separation. But then after leaving that town, Mahaprabhu, he feels the force of that devotee's love, and he turns back, he goes back, and he meets that Vaishnava and embraces him. So there are many examples. The Lord will go to the ends of the earth, we can say, in order to bestow his grace, his love, his mercy, service connection upon the sincere devotees. But if someone's coming like, oh, I'm in trouble, not that I'm in trouble in a spiritual sense, but I'm in trouble in the material world, or it's like, I made a mistake and now I'm facing the consequences of that. Can you come and clean up my mess for me? Mahaprabhu was disgusted with this. No, I want to leave. I want to go to the next town. So Kashi Mishra, he's highlighting this point here. So the intelligent devotees, they only pray for love, they only pray for service from the Lord. Nadanam najanam nasundarim kavitam jagadisha kamaye mama janmani janmanishare bhavatad bhaktir haitu kitoi. Mahaprabhu himself, he is saying, this is what's what. This is the proper approach. I don't want anything of this world. I don't want the wealth of this world. I don't want followers, position, popularity. I don't want sense pleasure of any form in this world. And I also don't want to become free from this world. For those who realize the enjoyment of this world is reactionary, more sober class, they aspire for freedom from this world, liberation from the whole cycle. But I don't want that also. Ama janmani janmanishare bhavatad bhaktir haituki tvai. The only thing that I want is haituki bhakti, pure devotion for you, unmotivated by any selfish interest, causeless devotion. So Kashi Mishra is continuing here. Tomalagi Ramananda Raja Chaga Koila, Tomalagi Sanatan Vishoy Charila. It is only for your sake that Ramananda Rai resigned from the governorship of South India, and Sanatana Goswami gave up his post as minister. So Ramananda Rai is, of course, originally from Orissa, but he was, as I understand, this area of South India was under the control of the Orissan king, Maharaj Prataparudra, and so Prataparudra Maharaj sent Ramananda Rai to act as the governor of this area in South India. What is it called? I can't remember the name of the area. And it was there on the banks of the Godavari that Mahaprabhu met with him. But anyway, Ramananda Rai, he retired from that, gave up this big position, and Sanatana Goswami, he was the prime minister of Nawab Hussain Shah, this great Muslim ruler. He gave that up for Mahaprabhu. So Kashi Mishra is trying to pacify Mahaprabhu. Tomalagi Raghunath Sakta Charilo, Etai Tahar Pita Vishoy Patailo. It is for your sake that Raghunath Das gave up all his family relationships. His father sent money and men here to serve him. And Raghunath Das Goswami, his family was like, they were billionaires. I mean, very, very wealthy. He gave up everything. So Raghunath Das Goswami gave up all his family relationships, and he ran away to Puri. And then his parents, they were sending money and servants to him in Puri initially. Tomar charana kripa hoyache tahare, chache magi kai vishoy sparshanahi kore. However, because he has received the mercy of your lotus feet, he does not even accept his father's money. Instead, he eats by begging alms from centers for the distribution of food. And of course, later he even gave that up. And as we're told, he only would take the food that was thrown away, was considered too old, was rejected. And finally, he was only taking that. Such extreme Vairagya. Raghunath Das Goswami, he's probably the most prominent example of Vairagya that we find in the pastimes of Mahaprabhu and the associates of Mahaprabhu. But we understand how is such Vairagya possible? Only because he was so deeply immersed in rasa of the highest type. He was so immersed in the ecstasy of service in the highest plane. That was sustaining him. The prapana jivanamrita. That's the surrender, the nectar, the life nectar of the surrendered souls. There is a particular type of nectar which is only tasted by the surrendered souls, which is life-sustaining, and they don't require anything else. And we pray one day some drop of that nectar may come to us. But in the meantime, we're worshipping those who have it. Ramananda Bai Gopinath Mahashoy Toma Hoite Vishoy Vansha Tari Chanoy. Gopinath Pattanayaka is a good gentleman. He does not desire material benefits from you. And actually, in the Bengali, it says Ramananda Bai Gopinath Mahashoy. He's referring to Gopinath as the brother of Ramananda. Like that Ramananda who's so exalted, who's your close companion, who left everything for you. It's that Gopinath, he's the brother of that Ramananda. Don't forget. And he's Mahashai. He is very great himself. and he doesn't want anything from you. Tar dukkha dekitar seva kadigam tomade janailo jate ananya sharam. It is not Gopinath who sent all those men so that you would release him from his plight. Rather, his friends and servants, seeing his distressed condition, informed you, because they all knew that Gopinath is a soul surrendered unto you. Se shurabhakta je toma baje toma lagi apanar sukh dukke voi bhoga bhogi. Gopinath Pattanayaka is a pure devotee who worships you only for your satisfaction. He does not care about his personal happiness or distress, for that is the business of a materialist. Tomar anukampa chahe baje anukan acherat mile tare tomar charam. One who engages in your devotional service 24 hours a day, desiring only your mercy, will very soon attain shelter at your lotus feet. They only desire your mercy. And very quickly, without delay, they will attain the shelter of your feet. And now we have famous verse. This word anukampa. There are many words in Sanskrit for mercy, and this is one of them, anukampa. And that brings us to this famous verse from Bhagavatam, spoken by Lord Brahma. Tattenukampam susamikshamano vanjane vatma vitam vipakam hridvagvapurbir vidadan namaste jiveta yo mukti pade sa dayabak. One who seeks your compassion, your anukampa, your grace, your mercy, your compassion, and thus tolerates all kinds of adverse conditions due to the karma of his past deeds, who engages always in your devotional service with his mind, words, and body, and who always offers obeisances unto you, is certainly a bona fide candidate for becoming your unalloyed devotee. So, in Bhagavad Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he's made this point that we find, because we understand generally the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita is giving one level of instruction, and then Srimad Bhagavatam is giving a higher level of instruction. And in a few places we've heard Param Maharaj discuss. Of course, in the most obvious sense, Bhagavatam is giving rasa, is giving Krishna, Vrindavan, but also other points we've heard Param Maharaj make. So in Bhagavad Gita, there's this famous verse where Krishna says, Machaspa shastu kunteya sitoshna sukha dukkada agama paino nityas tam titiksha shabarta. That, this, by nature, this is a world of duality. Happiness, sadness, heat, cold, they're all cycling, coming and going, coming and going. It is foolish to become disturbed by them or caught up with them. Oh, today's a sunny day, today's a cloudy day, today's a cold day, today's a hot day. Today I got some very tasty food. Today I didn't get some very tasty food. Today was a good day at work. Today was a bad day at work. We get very caught up with these dualities. But Bhagavad Gita is saying this is all happening on, in this, this temporary world that is based on illusion. But why are you giving so much attention to it? Rather, go deeper to a world of substance. Tolerate these things. So he says, tolerate, titikshasva. What is happening on the surface, you must tolerate. Tam titikshasva bharata. What is happening on the cover, tolerate that, you go to the world of substance. So this is one level of understanding some difficulty, discomfort is coming to you, just tolerate it. But here,